everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Oh, I'm so glad you could come by today. I got a really fun little project. This is one you're going to want to keep in your purse. You may be going, what is it? It is a nail file cover. Yes, we love to have our nail files on us, don't we guys? But it's a real pain in the neck when it goes and scratches up your reading glasses or your sunglasses or your cell phone. Not cool. So we're going to create this really simple little cover. Very pretty. Got a little ribbon on the side. Let's get going with our project. To create our nail file holder, we're going to really be focusing on some of the really great celebration products that we have right now. This is the Best Day Ever Designer Series paper and the Best Day Ever Accessory pack. This also comes with matching buttons, but ooh, look at all that yummy ribbon and of course some fabulous, fabulous Designer Series paper. It's all double-sided, of course. We love that. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored board, and I have got a piece of the Designer Series paper. This is cut at 5 1/4 inches by 2 1/2 inches. And what we're going to do, we're going to start, I'm actually going to work on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and score. I've got the longest side up here at the top. I'm going to score it at 4 3/4 inches. I'm then going to turn it around. And so I've got the short end up, scored at 1 inch and at 2 inches. We're just going to do some simple cutting, and I realize on the video it's very hard to see the score line, so I'm going to zoom the camera in. And I'm going to just give this a little fold, maybe try to make that a little bit easier to see. But I have got that little 1/2 inch strip right here, and we're just going to cut it off. Let me see if maybe I can get it to show you a little bit better if I fold it here and here. Can you see how I just cut this little corner off at an angle? All right, so I cut through the little rectangle all the way into the 1/2 inch piece. I think once you are working with it on your own, you're going to be able to follow what I'm saying. We're now going to cut here on the rectangle, and we're going to cut this little rectangle off. And boy, is that hard to see. Again, if I had my little better light here, it'd be good. With these bright lights of the camera, it can be hard to see. We're now going to take that little piece here, and we're just going to angle it. So I hope that makes sense. There's my 1/2 inch piece, and we cut that off. There's a 1 inch piece. We cut this little rectangle off. I've angled there, and then there's my other area. Okay, now it's very simple. We're just going to give these a fold. And we're actually going to work a little bit differently. I'm going to put this pretty side in and put this ugly side out. Normally we would be tucking that in, but I want really nice edges all the way around. So I've got that set. You can do this a couple different ways. You can either put it down with some Scotch tape, but I'm such a fast fuse nut right now. We're going to use fast fuse. I'm bringing in my silicone mat just so I don't get adhesive everywhere, because I do want to, I'm on the 1/2 inch little strip there, by the way. We're going to lay some fast fuse there. Remember, the lighter the touch, the better. And I'm going to put some right there on that little flap at the bottom. So again, my longest side in, then I'm going to come along with the side flap, then I'm going to bring that bottom one in. So you can see I have nice rounded edges all the way around. Now I need a little opening here, so I have something so I can grab my nail file. I've just got the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to slide it in just until I can see the ends of my of the Designer Series paper. So that's going to give me a nice little area for my nail file to pop out. I've got about 10 inches of the crushed curry ribbon that came in the accessory pack. I'm just going to tie this in a bow here on the end. I'm now going to come in with a piece of Calypso coral cardstock. Now I have this cut at 5 inches by 1 1/4 inches. I do want to come along with the Project Life corner rounder, and I want to round off these edges. Again, when it's in my purse, I really don't want any harsh edges in there. They're bound to get banged up, so I think the little corner rounder is going to finish it off nicely. I'm now going to take the fast fuse and put it all over the back of my nail file cover, and we're going to adhere that down. Now, when you put your fast fuse on there, make sure you're getting fast fuse on those points. That is kind of important. We want to make sure that everything's going to adhere down nicely. We don't want it falling apart in our bag, right? All right, we're going to press that down. It's looking good. Now let's go ahead and make a little tag. I've got a piece of Coastal Cabana, and this is 3.5 inches by 1/2 inch. I'm going to come in with the soft suede ink because it does match that paper. And using the Simply Wonderful Celebration stamp set. I figure I was in a celebration mood. We're just going to use all celebration this time. Your Simply Wonderful was just perfect. Keep in mind, if you don't have this stamp set, use something else that makes you happy. So many different great stamps from Stampin' Up! You're going to be able to choose from. I have got, as you can see, I've got this cut at a little flag here at the end. So it's all ready to go. We're now going to bring in our silicone mat, put some fast views on this, and we're going to adhere this down also to the front of our nail file cover. So we're going to bring that in. I'm just tucking it underneath that ribbon, going a little bit at an angle right there. Looking good. Now let's have some fun with our nail file itself. Now these I picked up, I believe these were like 10 for $1 at the dollar store. We're going to fix it up just a little bit, make it kind of cute. I've got the 1/8 inch, yes, 1/8 inch, I have to remember here, 1/8 inch hole punch. We're going to punch a hole in the top. Let me try to center that up. Yes, it'll punch through great. And so now I've got a little hole there. I've got about 6 inches of the Coastal Cabana ribbon that comes in that pack. And let me just grab my stylus tool. What I'm going to do is I'm to attach my ribbon. This is just my little fun trick. Is you can put that right there. Take your stylus tool, because you know you were just using it anyway, and just poke that through. That's going to make it a little bit easier for you to work with that ribbon. And we're just going to take our little loop. Whoops, let me straighten up here. There we go. Take that little loop, run my 2 tails through it. And that way I've got a really pretty little nail file. I mean, hey, if we're going to file our nails, we want it to be pretty, right? So there we go. You can trim down the ribbon a little bit more if you'd like. We're just now going to slide that into our cover. Guys, that is all there is to it. Is this just a really fantastic project? And you can get an awful lot of these out of one sheet of that designer series paper. Well, there you have it. Is that not cute or what? I love these things. They're very inexpensive to make. They make up super fast. They don't use a lot of product. And it really is a fantastic gift to give to someone, don't you think? Remember, you can get all the supplies that I used on my little nail file covers. You can find it at simplysimplestamping.com. And hey, what's not to love about free right now? I love Celebration. I love that Best Day Ever. The accessory pack, the paper, it's fantastic. Remember all of it, simplysimplestamping.com. I've got an online order button for you to make it easy peasy double cheesy. Click on it and you're going to be all ready to go. Guys, thanks so much for being here today. I hope you have a fabulous day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.